human role is to manage those internal competition processes, designing evaluation criteria, recruiting and coordinating reviewers, ensuring conflict of interest management and communicating with applicants, coaching the applicants, and interpreting reviewer feedback. And so the human role ensures credibility, transparency, and trust in the selection process. For technology, things like submission portals for applicants and automated eligibility checks, reviewer assignment and scoring. That's one of the things that we'll highlight with InfoReady. Conflict of interest documentation, managing deadlines, automated notifications, centralizing your proposal records, and so forth. And so technology ensures process consistency and scalability and provides efficiency. And so when we get to the integration point, technology ensures process integrity and the talent ensures strategic decision making. And so integrating it where the system collects applications and organizes review materials, and then the research development staff score the proposals and facilitate discussions and make strategic selections moving forward. And so it ensures efficient logistics without sacrificing human judgment. Now, the risk if either of those is missing is you'll basically be inundated with email-based chaos because there's just so much flooding your inbox. There can be lost documents and version confusion. Having to manually coordinate reviewers is just like herding nerdy cats, and it leads to increased staff workload and inconsistent documentation. And so mechanical decision making that lacks credibility and unsustainable administrative burden are what will result if either of these roles is missing. So this is where we'll go into some examples, and specifically with InfoReady. So on our University of Memphis InfoReady platform that you can see our landing page here, this is an example of a limited submission opportunity that we manage through the platform. So this is the National Science Foundation's Major Research Instrumentation Program, or MRI. I'm sure that many of you are familiar with it. And so it is a limited submission opportunity. Typically, you're allowed 3. This was one case where they had a 4th opportunity around a pressing national need that was included. And so we use the InfoReady platform for having applications that we pre-screen and make sure that they align with our institutional strategy. And that optimizes not only the chances of successful funding, but also optimizes the impact that that funding will have. So before, like I just mentioned on the prior slide for looking at the second phase of the life cycle, is you basically have email chaos, but utilizing InfoReady allows us to have a centralized workflow, and it provides a paper trail of scoring documents and reviewer comments. It reduces the amount of time that we have to spend here in the research development office on managing these types of opportunities. It expedites the review process instead of emailing out back and forth with different reviewers on a review committee. And it's awesome because it automates notifications. And so you can send out personalized messages in a mass kind of bulk email format instead of having to type up, multiple tens, hundreds of individualized emails manually. And so another example for this is instead of just a limited submission opportunity is utilizing the InfoReady platform for internal funding. And so one of the key programs that we host every year here at the University of Memphis is called Communities of Research Scholars, or CORES. And so this is where we target junior faculty to form interdisciplinary teams, and we provide some seed funding for them so that they can start generating preliminary data and building collaborative networks. And the idea is that this seed funding will lead to them being in a better position to pursue external funding. And this one is kind of one of our key programs that has been very successful. But we also have a lot of applications that come in for this, especially for all the new junior faculty that are starting every year. And so you can see here, we had 45 applications for our last year's competition. And that is a lot to handle. I mean, if you were going back and forth with emails and things like that, it would be chaotic. And so what is great about InfoReady is that you can compile all of the applications into an organized format for expedited review. You can also export customizable templates like Excel sheets with specific types of data in it to utilize in evaluating all of the applications. And InfoReady provides an automated way to gather reviews, make decisions, and send personalized email notifications with those submission specific details. So, dear professor that actually applied, and then saying that their application title, and it includes all of those details in those notifications that are sent out.